It's one of my #1 tips that I have for owners at the moment is June, July is what I like to call the colder months of the year. So it tends to be the cycle where properties can sometimes take a little bit longer to rent out. The supply and demand can shift because not as many people want to move. Therefore, sometimes you're not getting as high of a rental return as you may at other times of the year. My golden rule is February, sort of February, March is the best time of the year, in my opinion, to be on the rental market, but spring is definitely a close second. What I talk to the property managers about here is you perhaps may want to consider approving onto a 15-month fixed term lease instead of a 12-month lease. And what that can do is it can then push you out of that June-July cycle in case your tenant does give you that 28 days notice to end their lease. It's going to increase your chances of getting a better return on your rental. Of course, there's tenants around at the moment. Of course, properties are still renting out at the moment, but it is cold, it is winter. The tenants that are moving are probably only moving because they need to, not necessarily because they've made that choice to move their family because it's the right time of the year. So the applications drop, the time on market can increase, and and the competing properties are a lot less, therefore the price cannot be quite as high. Perhaps talking to our tenants and saying, hey look, we'd love to approve you onto a 15-month lease. This can also be a better time for them to find a rental property if they choose to move. So it can also be in the tenant's best interest. There's more properties on the market, therefore they'll have more choices as well. So it can work in the interest of both the tenant and the owner. What I would also suggest is while we're approving them onto a 15-month lease that takes them through till spring, I would also suggest holding off on your rent review, your annual rent review that you can do once a year, and doing that at the 15-month mark as well, because as I said, there's more properties on the rental market. So the chances of getting a maximum rental return are far higher at that time of the year than in June, July. Jump to our website, telosgroup.co.nz. You'll be able to find us there, give us a call, and we're more than happy to answer any questions that you might have.